Alright, so welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact, yeah, guys. So yeah, bro. Let's do this shit, bro. What we're about to do is do the third part of the Lantern Rite event. So yeah, well, at least the third part of the Lantern Rite quest. There's Zhao right there.
Well, Shenyun banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Outs.
Oh, and what about Mooncarver?
The scheme to plant mint in one's was one those two fools devised together? And when it comes to punishment, one does not discriminate. His banishment ends in 3 days as well.
Wow, that's pretty harsh, Cloud Retainer.
Let's get down to business.
Huh? Isn't that...
Lapis's geopillar. It descended from on high this morning, sent it for a reason, but it does not respond to our touch.
So...
Necessarily. It could be a message only a specific person is meant to receive.
Yeah, probably. So yeah.
Traveler, you alluded to Rex Lapis before he left.
Oh, so it must be for the Traveler.
No shit.
Give it a try.
Feels so fucking.
Come to the spring on Mount Qingze. I have left an entrance for you.
Alright.
Well?
He's like, maybe hunt him to Mount Qingse.
Just as one surmised, it seems that Rex Lapis will not countenance our involvement in this matter.
I still wonder why Zhang Yu would banish both of them if only one of them was doing anything wrong, bro. Like, that's a bit harsh on Zhang Yu's part, bro. To punish both of them for only something that one of them did, bro. Shouldn't you just, punish only one of them since there's only one of them did something bad?
That would not surprise me in this. He's always after all. But be that as it may, we have served millennia now. In other words, I'm sure this has nothing to do.
Alright.
That's right. So you mustn't let your guard down, even if Rex Lapis is by your side.
Don't worry, I won't.
Alright, let's get going. We'll try not to keep you all waiting.
Start part 3, bro. I never understood why Paimon would travel with us, bro. Like, there's no reason for her to be traveling with us, bro. Like, she claims that she's a guide, but in reality, she's not really a guide. Let's be honest, bro. She's not a guide, bro. She only guides us in Mondstadt and Nodcry, that's it, bro. Other than that, she does not act like a guide. I know, it's me. getting upset over a character, but I'm rightfully upset, bro. You know what? I'm just collect, bro, because this stream is like a bit laggy for some of y'all guys, bro. Was more so for me, bro. So decided to just not do much, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for
Oh
you
my
all
god.
along.
This laggy ass stream, bro. Like,
Yep.
maybe I should wait until later on to stream again, bro. Oh, wait. Look, I got a Luga, bro.
Huh. If only I'd known about this sooner.
I got a Luga, bro. There you go.
Have you decided where you will go from here? If not, why not find a patch of soft grass and rest a while?
Oh, it's there. Oh damn, I missed 2 days, bro. Like, holy shit, bro. Need to get these shits, bro. Let me see something. Okay, so let me see. Alright, let's see something, bro. Ooh, perfect spots, bro. Perfect spots, bro, to collect them, bro. To rank up Aluga, bro. So yeah. Okay. Let's keep on going, bro. $60, bro. Oh wait, shit, I forgot. Let me get this. See, get. Damn it. This shit, bro. Fucking weapon, bro. Hey, at least there's 2 more for this shit. The Stark Lair exchange shit, bro. 23 down, 11 more to go, bro. What the fuck? Go to Mount Jesus. You know what they should call it? Mount Baking Soda. I got baking soda. should have called it Mount Vegas. I'm sorry, bro. I just had to, bro. Let's go, bro. I don't see me fooling around, bro, but
Keep your eyes peeled. They should be around here somewhere.
it's right fucking there. Let's go, bro. Zombie's gotta be here, bro.
Who could have imagined that the once mighty
Always
Geo-Archon
goodbye.
might end up so? Sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving moon lanterns? You really do.
This is a Shao lantern, not a moon lantern. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to guide fallen warriors back to their homes. Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer, you might have become quite accustomed to them.
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer up to the heavens. Could this truly be mere coincidence?
Perhaps in some sense it is, yet in another, it isn't. For instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not become part of the very foundations upon which Liyue Harbor now stands? It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in such a manner too.
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that, in the end, even Langan could not escape its heaven-sent fate. Alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon, even should misfortune befall them. But you, Geo-Lord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble, not to mention the risk, to visit one who bears such profound guilt as I? Are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time that was laid upon me?
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took when you defied the heavens all that time ago.
As I have stated, time and again, it was not I who defied the heavens. Geo-Lord, the ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me, for I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise.
Oh.
My name is not Zabai, but Zachao.
The child.
Surely you did not
part
take us
of
for
the
one
body,
and the same,
Zachao.
solely on the basis that we may all assume the form of white horses? Sorry to break it to you, but you seem to have found yourself the wrong white horse. Anyway, do tell me, what urgent matter brings you here?
Very well then. I have come to ask...
Oh? So, the Geo-Lord has set his sights upon Zabai's human soul. And what is it that you intend to do with it?
The world outside is changing. With the new moon's birth, the confines of the shadow moon are gradually disintegrating. In other words, the heavenly soul is to return. Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Langan's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance as well. The last of the trio, the human soul, is in your possession.
Most intriguing.
My intention is to gather all three together, so that an old friend may finally make her return.
Yeah.
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Yet there is one thing you seem to have overlooked, Lord of Geo. Back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. It was for this cause that the contract between us was made. But now that the debt has been repaid, what cause have you to expect my aid?
Zebai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from her divine form, but that you also possess a fragment of her soul, how can you purport to be the wrong White Horse?
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with radiant purity, what you see is no longer what it was. Oh, great Lord of Geo. Should this still to you, I bid you take your leave.
It seems that the fault lies in my own lack of consideration. As you wish. I shall let this matter rest.
Wait a moment, if you will. Should this not be your opportunity to propose a new contract? The part where you make me an offer I simply couldn't refuse? Even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains. Should you, the famed god of contracts, not likewise strive for success through negotiation? Come now, enough with the posturing. It's time to name your price.
Very well. I have a new contract for your consideration.
I knew you would not come before me unprepared. Yet, you should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains, carefree and untroubled. Occasionally, I even find sport in teasing the mortals who stumble into my presence.
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories? I speak of what transpired before the sky collapsed and the earth sank into itself.
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember, the ramblings of a mountain hermit?
Those tales have long since spread throughout the mortal realm.
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself. To this end, I have found you a pair of trusty guides. The Lantern Rite is presently underway in Liyue, and should prove quite intriguing for you.
So this, then, is the contract you have prepared for me?
Indeed it is. Think of it as a contract for a one-day festive excursion.
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Tsubai's shade. The foundation of my very existence for a little excursion seems a little steep, wouldn't you say?
Why not see for yourself? You can always decide afterwards. The final determination, of course, shall rest with you.
Alright.
Is that so? Then perhaps this deal might not be entirely off the table after all. Where then are these guides of which you speak?
Hey, it's Xiangli! Oh, we've been looking for you everywhere. We thought you might have gone missing.
You're here.
So these are my guides. Well, well. They certainly look the part, I'll give you that.
More so, I'm your guide. This bitch with white hair doesn't do shit. Like, I'm the guide.
Guides?
Oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has soaked you to me, which means that for the rest of this day, you belong to me.
Sold us to you? Just what have you gotten us into, Xiangli?
The situation is not quite as dire as that would sound. I ask only that you accompany my adept friend on a tour of
You know how
Liyue.
this after that?
I would suspect that depends on how well you entertain me.
Entertain
Where
you?
would you like us? I mean, where would you like me to take you?
Let us start with this. I have heard so much. Nowhere is quite so fascinating as a place teeming with little mortals.
How come this Adeptus sounds so different from what Paimon imagined?
Let's play.
Get ready to find out why they call Paimon the best all of Tibet.
No, you fucking not, Paimon. you're not the best travel guide. Like, if anything, you're the worst travel guide. If anything, bro. Like, I keep saying this. You're the worst travel guide I've ever seen in any video game, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, you don't guide. Like the only times you acted like a guide is in Mondstadt and in a little bit in Nodcry. Other than that, you don't guide us for shit. Like, I feel like people should call out Paimon more often on her bullshit, bro. Like,
Look! We've arrived at Liyue Harbor! Not only is it Teyvat's busiest port, it's also the beating heart of Liyue.
oh, now you want to act like a guide in Leeway. After we've been introduced to it years ago. Years ago, Paimon. Oh, now you want to guide us to Leeway. Well, I'm sorry to say, Paimon, but it's too fucking late for that. We already know about Leeway by this point. Like, it's too fucking late for that. Like, where was this guide? Where was this Leeway guide? Where was this guide? Where was this guide side of you when we first ran into Leeway? Where was this variant of Paimon when we first arrived in Leeway? Huh? Nowhere, bruh.
So, dear Madam Adeptus, where would you like to go first?
You wasn't like this towards the Traveler, Paimon. The person that you're supposed to be fucking guiding. But yet, like I said, she doesn't act like a guide for most of the game. She does not. And whenever Paimon claims that she's the quote-unquote best, I see it as I declare bullshit each time, bro. Like, because you're not the best guide and you're not the best companion. Like, if anything, you're worse. You're the worst guide and worst companion, if anything, bro. Like, and honestly, a terrible friend to the Traveler. Let's be honest, bro. All you do is mostly just mooch off of the Traveler. All because they saved your ass from the river. If anything, I should have left Paimon in the river. If anything, bro.
With humble fare and wine to sip, in comfort clothed and soul at ease, one eats, and all the heart's ills cease.
So we're heading straight for the good stuff? Well, you're in luck, because Paimon's an expert when it comes to food.
No shit, bitch. Because we see you only wanted to do stuff for the food, huh? Like, loud and fucking clear.
There are two main cooking styles in Lee cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue cuisine, which is centered on seafood. The most famous restaurants are Liyue Pavilion and Shinyue Kiosk.
Like, I got axed, bruh. Where was this Paimon almost 6 years ago? Where was this Paimon when we first got into Leeway? Where was this Paimon when we first got into Leeway? That's right, none. This Paimon was absent when we first got into Leeway, bro. Like, where was, like, I would have expected this Paimon when we first got into Leeway years ago, bro. Why wait until the 2026 Lantern Rite to do it, bro? Why wait until now to finally have Paimon be a guide, bro? Like, dead ass, bro. It feels like only now Hoyoverse is remembering that she's supposed to be a guide. Like, dead ass. I bet you after Mondstadt, Hoyoverse just simply forgets about her role as a guide. And that she doesn't do jack shit. Up until when we get to Noctri, Hoyoverse probably be like, oh shit, we forgot that Paimon was a guide. And then just all of a sudden starts having her guide the traveler throughout Nasha Town. Like honestly, this was the honestly, this should have been the Paimon we got. This should have been the Paimon we got the entire time. We should have had this Paimon the entire time, bruh. If I'm being honest, bruh. The one that actually guides characters, bruh. Like, we should have gotten this Paimon the whole time, bruh. Like,
Oh, now Paimon's starting to drool. Yes, sir. Only option is to go try them both. 2 meals back to back.
bitch, you just want to try it back to back, Paimon. We all know you already.
Both sound like excellent options to me. Are these the kind of establishments that most people might visit on a regular basis?
Not exactly. Both Lee Cuisine and Yue Cuisine are known for their pricey ingredients. Definitely not what you'd call the budget options.
Yeah, no shit. Because who would want to eat in a restaurant that's pricey all the damn time? No one, bruh. No one. Hell, I rarely eat IHOP, bruh. That's because their like meals be like what, like $11, $12 for the meals. That's why when I go to IHOP nowadays, it would mostly just be me and my mom, bruh. After my physical therapy, bruh. And only occasionally on top of that. So yeah. So yeah, bruh. At least, and on top of that, it'll be in the morning time, bruh. It'll be the times when I go to physical therapy in the morning, bruh. Because there, my brother and sister will be at school during that time. So, and 9 times out of 10, my dad will be working as well, bro. So it would just be the two of us. At least it'll be manageable, like, because if it was all 5 of us going to IHOP, it'd be like what, like, I don't know, like, I would say like up to like what, $65, $70, or what, 60, 65, somewhere around that ballpark, bro. I'm just estimating, bro. So yeah. But if it's just the two of us, it'll be like what, like $25 at most, just for 2 of us. Well, just for me and my mom. So it's manageable, bro. Basically.
But don't you worry about that. Just think of it as Zhang Li's little treat.
Can't put Hu Tao in a tough spot here, Paimon. Like, can you at least be considerate of Hu Tao, bro? Because remember, Zhang Li is associated with the Wangshan Funeral Parlor now, bro. And Hu Tao, which is the place that Hu Tao runs. So, and on top of that, we don't ever see you buy your own food, Paimon. Like, we don't even see you make any money in general, bro. It's the traveler that always making the money. Like I said, you mooch off the traveler, bro. I'm surprised that the traveler did not make your ass pay for your own food. Like, be fucking considerate of others, Paimon. Like, you never be considerate. Like, the only one to really call your ass out most of the time is the traveler. And even then, it's only dialogue options that the traveler calls your ass out in. Or dialogue options in quotes, but it's better to put it in quotes because most of the times, most of the times it's not really dialogue options, it's just a sentence broken into two parts. So anyways, like, the only other person other than the traveler to really call out Paimon was Dia. Like I said, so yeah. Other than that, who else really calls out Paimon for their bullshit? Like, I feel like Paimon should be the one. Hell, people call out a Hall more than Paimon, bro. And a Hall only appears in Natland. And Paimon appears essentially for most of the game. So I think Paimon should be called out more often, bro. Or not, bro. For her bullshit, bro.
Come on! Aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? I'm unsure we can afford to spend a little more of her Mora at least.
Oh my god, you're not being considerate at all, Paimon. Like, dead ass. And on top of that, yeah. On top of that, you just want to eat the food at someone else's expense. Yeah, deadass, like, see, look, greediness and selfishness all in one cutscene, bro. Like, a Paimon, like, see, this is the shit that I'd be talking about. This is the shit I'd be criticizing, bro. Like, of how selfish Paimon could be at times, bro. Like, she just wants to enjoy the food at Hu Tao's expense, bro. Like you're not being very considerate towards Hu Tao, bro. Like, that ass, bro. Why I say Hu Tao and not Zhongli? Because remember, Zhongli works for Hu Tao in that funeral parlor, bro. So yeah, like, that's basically greediness and selfishness in one single cutscene, bro.
Hey! All Paimon wants is to provide our Adeptus with the best possible experience here. Don't you want that too?
No, it's not that. It's not that we don't want to provide this Adeptus food. It's just that you want to stuff your fucking face with food, Paimon, with someone else's money, bro. You do it all the damn time. Like, you try to eat with using someone else's money. Most of the time, it'd be the traveler's money most of the time, bro. But here, you try to use Hu Tao's money to eat. Like, I can't wait until Hu Tao curses your ass out, Paimon. Like, that ass. I can't wait until Hu Tao curses your ass out, Paimon.
Both certainly sound like worthy choices. Just now, though, I happened to see a porter pass this way. Where might individuals like him go to eat?
A hungry porter, huh? Oh! Paimon knows just the place!
Restaurant?
Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with simple ingredients in a variety of different styles. Most importantly, it's great value for money, too.
Shake my head, bro.
Oh, and the owner happens to be...
One mean restaurant. Yes, even the name itself feels lively and down to earth. All right, let's make it our first stop.
Like...
Yippee! That's a great choice, too. Alrighty, let's head over there right away. Paimon can't wait to dig in!
You already stuff your fucking face with food all the damn time, Paimon. Oh boy. Like, I've been asking, why the fuck did Paimon wait until now to be a guide in Leeway, bruh? Like, she should have been the guide this entire time. She should have been, like how she was in Mondstadt. But for some reason, after Mondstadt,
Exploration and
Paimon stops being a
trials.
guide all the way up until now.
Adventuring is right up my alley.
Like, all in Not Cry, she all of a sudden starts to be a guide again. It's the very thing that she should have been the entire time, but a guide. But she does not act like a guide for most of the game. And all of a sudden, right now, she wanted to be a guide in Leeway. I'm sorry, Paimon, but that's a little over 5 years too late. So yeah. So yeah. And on top of that, Paimon wanted to spend Hu Tao's money on expensive food. Hu Tao's funeral parlor money on food for her own selfishness. Like, dead ass, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but Paimon ruined that cutscene, bro. Like, I get it. She's trying to. You might say, oh, she's guiding this Zebai or whatever that piece of her is. Look, I get it, but this is something that Paimon should have done a long time ago, bro. She should have acted like a guide. Right when we first entered Leeway, she should have, but she didn't. Like, where was this Paimon when we first entered Leeway in the game? Like, dead ass, bro. Like, honestly, Paimon pisses me off at times, bro. Like, I'm gonna try to keep it to like, what? Like 12 parts, bro? Up to 12 parts, bro. So yeah. So see you guys next time, bro. Where we continue this shit. Viper sign off.